the Gentleman Gamer here, and today I'm currently mining right now. But don't worry, the video is not about mining. It's about the two new devlogs that came out a couple days ago. One being the Minotaur Tactical Destroyer. I'm going to try to pronounce it, but I'm probably not getting it right. The Svipul. I'm not sure what FCs are going to do when they see them on their overview. I'm assuming they're just going to say the T3 Destroyer. And the other devlog is the new skin, proposed skinning system. So I think I'll go into the Tactical Destroyer first off. Let's see down here. The first part of the devlog talks about why they're releasing them in a specific order. Usually, CCP releases a new ship to release all the races at the same time. But this for this ship, the T3 Destroyer, they had like a player event where people donated blue loot to CCP, to a player, the NPC agent, and the race that got the most got it first. So Amar got the most, the Confessor came out first, and the Minotaur came out, got second. So they're getting theirs next. Let's see here. Talk about that. They also have a little thing about how to pronounce it, because it's a really hard thing to pronounce apparently. I spent a few minutes trying to pronounce it through this. There's a link in the devlog itself with CCP Scarpia trying to, not trying to, pronouncing it. It's just really hard to say. And here we have the pictures of it, which looks pretty cool. Kind of looks in speed mode, kind of looks like a battle venture, kind of. And when it goes into sniper and defensive, it turns vertical, which is awesome. That looks really cool. Kind of looks like a robot or something, space robot. So it's very cool. Let's see here. And these are the bonuses now. I think the bonuses are actually different on the Svipul, the Minotaur T3 Destroyer. I think the defensive ones are different, and the sharpshooters. So let's take a look real quick. So for the actual bonuses on top, damage and activation cost for the Confessor, and the 5 reduction to module heat amount taken. And the Minotaur one is 10 to damage, like the Confessor, but also 10 to optimal range, and 5% to heat damage. So you do have an increase right there, which they put right on top as a skilled bonus. So when you level up the skill, you have all weapons, like either autocannons or artillery, will have if you get the 5, a 50% optimal range, like built in, leveled in. So that's pretty cool. I thought the Confessor had the same thing, but no, it had activation cost. So moving down a little bit, you have 95% to scan probe launcher CPU requirements, which is the same as the Confessor. Now I think the defensive mode is where it gets a little different here. So defensive mode, you have 33% bonus to all shield and armor resist while in defense mode. So they get both shield and armor resists, and the Confessor only gets armor resists, which is interesting. I'm not sure that makes this one tankier in a sense. I gotta probably check down here and see what their base armor and shields are, and see if they took a hit down there to make this similar, or maybe this is just different here. Another defense mode, which is interesting, is for the Minotaur one, is a 66.6 reduction in micro warp drive signature radius penalty. So a specific module defense mode bonus, unlike the Confessor, which is a general 33.3 reduction ship signature radius. It seems like they're trying to push the Svipul into a micro warp drive fitting scheme, I guess, while the Confessor has lots of fittings out there I've seen of 10 MN afterburners on it. So I think that's what they're trying to do there. Propulsion mode, I think, is the same. 66.6 maximum velocity, yeah, same. 33.3 ship inertia modifier. Yeah, also same. Now I think the sharpshooter mode is where it changes again. Obviously here I have a 6.6 bonus to small turret optimal range, which I enjoy very much on the Confessor. And this one's a 33.3 bonus to small projectile turret tracking. So again, the sharpshooter mode for this, it's just applying damage because they already have an optimal range bonus. So very interesting ship. I wonder how people are going to use it. And when it comes on the Sissy, it's not on there yet. When it comes to Sissy, I'll have them side by side, Confessor and the we'll check both out at the same time. We'll see how they stack up against each other. Now I do want to take a look at their base shield and armor and see how that works. Let's see here. Base armor hit points 800. Base shield is 600 for the Confessor. Let's see. These are actually higher. 800 and 700, and hull is 550. Okay, and Mario has more structure points, so it's not that far off. So they're pretty close on that. So they're also changing small artillery and autocannons in general. A small artillery one, they are increasing the damage multiplier, but decreasing the tracking again. So you have the same type of thing with increasing alpha, pretty much. Well, artillery is mostly used for alpha, if I understand. And the autocannons, they're changing them all. All the subcap autocannons are getting a plus 7.5 fallout, and they're actually slightly nerfing the barrage Tech 2 ammo for the autocannons. So that was in that devlog. Now we'll get out of here. Say bye to the Svipul. Svipul. Oh my god. One last look at the picture. It looks awesome. Can't wait to see how it comes out. But we'll move on to the skins now, which I'm very interested in. Now, for the first part of the devlog, I talk about the current system right here, and pretty much, if you don't know, if you haven't tried it, you buy a blueprint. You get a regular version of the hull, and then you use a blueprint like you're manufacturing, and then you apply it to the hull itself. That has some problems, obviously. You have to buy it, and after, one of the problems is you have to buy the blueprint and then apply it to a clean hull. You can use one with rigs on them, but you destroy them in the process, which is irritating. And then, of course, when you die, you lose the skin. So you have to buy it again and repeat the process, which is kind of annoying for the player side of it. And the new version, they're proposing, or actually have some sort of working knowledge here, or not working knowledge, actual like build in progress type thing, where you buy a license for your skin, and it's applied to the character. So any ship you buy, you apply. Actually, I'll show the picture here. It's right here. So this will be the fitting window. You have a Megathrong here, and you have the skins you have on the side right here, or you can actually buy them from here, and you can apply them from this side, and just puts them onto your ship. So when you die, you blow up, whatever, you still have it. So I kind of like that. I know there's some people criticizing the fact that it won't show up on kill mails anymore. I'm not sure if it will or not. I'm not sure. They haven't talked about that in this dev blog. But I think that the current system is I don't know. I don't use it at all. I don't like the only ships I can really afford to skin. Well, I would afford it. I can afford to skin any ship, but the only ships I really use on day-to-day basis in EVE are like frigates and destroyers and maybe cruisers, and those ones tend to explode a lot. So I don't go mission running. I can't. Well, I can, but I'm no point in me skinning a Dominix or Abaddon, because I don't go mission running. No point. I wouldn't even see the ship, and the ships I do use tend to blow up. So it'd be very expensive to skin each one and then bring it into a fight and lose it and do it all over again. So I think this new proposed thing is pretty cool. And they go through the devlog, they go through reasons why they're changing it, a few like coding reasons why. Some of it's kind of the new one. The system they have now kind of taxes the system, having to create a whole different ship each time someone paints a ship. like balancing them. You have to balance them all independently and code them differently independently. And having a skin system where you just apply it to a ship that already exists would be a big help on the server and coding and all that. So that's about it. It looks like they have no release date or anything for it, just proposed plans. But I do enjoy. I think it looks cool. I think I really like this system much better if they can pull it off. I also hope in the future that they can. They said in the dev blog that they have a. This doesn't. If they get it to work with the character, then there's no reason why it can't translate to like a corporation or like an alliance. Uh, well, I'm not sure if alliance actually exists in the game, like coding wise. I think it might be like strapped on kind of. But it'd be cool to have like alliance skins. It would be cool to have like corporation skins where the corporation could pay a certain amount of money a month or something, and anyone in the corp can apply that skin to their ship if they want. But I also think into like a more future term, it'd be cool to have a character just make their own. Like I'd love to make my own skin and apply it to my own ships. A lot of other games do that. That I played. Oldest game I remember was Earth and Beyond, and they had that system already in there. It was like 10 years ago. So I really hope they get, they actually able to do it. That'd be really cool. Would add a lot of individuality, I think, to the game uh, that you really don't have right now because everyone flies the same ships. They all kind of look the same. So anything that gives you the personal touch, I think, would be very good for the game, especially for new players that want to, look distinct from everyone else. So that's about it, guys. That is the whole. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. My TV decided to turn on very fast, like, and scared the crap out of me. Anyway, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you want to take a look, I'll put the links to dev blogs in the description. They're very cool, I think. Definitely take a look. Give them your feedback. I think they asked for feedback, especially for the skin system. So that's about it. Thanks guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you like the content, subscribe. And fly safe and fly brave.